Hello guys. Welcome here. Game of Thrones Season 8 will hopefully give fans the answers they've been seeking, yet a new fan theory suggests that Jon Snow and Jaime Lannister might end up battling it out for the Iron Throne. Game of Thrones has seen its fair share of twists and turns over the course of 7 seasons, and it doesn't look like it's going to stop anytime soon. One thing that fans are desperate to find out is who will end up taking the Iron Throne. There are a lot of names in the running: Cersei Lannister, who's currently occupying the throne, Daenerys Targaryen, Jon Snow and Gendry, which is played by Joe Dempsey, all have a claim to the throne, whether they know it or not. However, there's another contender that people seem to have forgotten about: the Kingslayer himself, one and only, Jaime Lannister. Jaime has a history of killing kings on the Iron Throne. He literally stabbed Robert Baratheon in the back. A new theory suggests that he could do something similar to the current ruler of the 7 Kingdoms of Westeros, her beloved sister Cersei. Will we see something like this again, with Jaime killing the Mad Queen and Jon walking in on this betrayal and denying the throne? The user Linked Nin wrote on Reddit. The user continued and said, will he take the throne unlike Ned? Would Jon judge Jaime like Ned judged him? Will Jaime die shortly after in the arms of the woman he loves? It is true that the show has foreshadowed things like this in the past, and it would serve as a dramatic ending to Season 8. I feel like there are so many parallels that we are thinking will come through. But we seem to forget that everything the characters are doing right now is to break the wheel, they added. It will be interesting to see what storylines come full circle and which ones do not. Cersei has put Jaime into challenging situations in the past, and the two don't always see eye to eye. Jaime is much more down to earth than his sister, who has been described as the Mad Queen. It's not too much of a stretch to think that Jaime will come to the realization that Cersei isn't in her right mind and doesn't have the Westeros' best interests at heart. He could easily decide that the only way Westeros can survive the oncoming onslaught of the White Walkers is if Cersei dies, because she will not work with Jon and Daenerys unless Jon agrees to bend the knee to her. Jaime knows that Jon will never do this since he's pledged his allegiance to Daenerys, and Jon is a man of his word. The fate of Westeros could hinge on Jaime's actions, and probably the most heroic thing he could do is becoming the Kingslayer for a second time. Cersei is Jaime's one true love, which is disturbing since they are brother and sister, yet he's also far more reasonable than his sister. Jaime has seen how dangerous the White Walkers are firsthand, and he knows that they pose a much bigger threat to Westeros than Jon, Daenerys or whoever's sitting on the Iron Throne. Ultimately, the Iron Throne would have no importance should the White Walkers reach King's Landing. Please subscribe to my channel for more Game of Thrones updates, theories, and interesting videos. See you soon.